This is a Mantis Sports Media presentation of 16th Region Boys Basketball Action. And we'd like to welcome you to LST Johnson Arena on the campus of Morehead State University for tonight's first rounds of the 16th Region Boys Basketball Tournament. And this should be a fantastic game here today, as we have got two very good teams out here today. Starting off with the home team on the scoreboard, we're going to be having the West Carter Comets, currently 16-2 on the season, and they are 12-16. Got my numbers mixed up a little bit there. 12-16 on the season, and they are coming in as the 62nd district champions. And they have earned that accolade last week on Wednesday when they defeated the Elliott County Lions down in Elliott County to pick up back-to-back 16th Region Championship games. Of course, their road to get here to Morehead State, they came in as one of the top teams in the 62nd District, but they didn't get able to play all their seeding games this year. So it turned into a draw situation, and West Carter ended up drawing Morgan County in the first round, and that was the only team that they had played in the district so far until they played Elliott County. Of course, West Carter defeated Morgan County at East Carter High School on March 15th by a score of 62-43. Then that earned them their seat into the 62nd District Championship, where they drew Elliott County, who defeated East Carter. And then in a doozy of a game over there at Elliott County, they defeated them 43-35 to become back-to-back 62nd District champions. And that is how they made their way here today. And then, of course, on the other side of the coin here, who they're going to be playing against is going to be the Raceland Rams. Currently 11-7 on the season and the 63rd District runner-up. And so let's take a look at their path on what they had to do to get over here today. Of course, Raceland is 5-3 in the district. In their district, of course, they came in and they were playing Greenup County in the first round of the 63rd District, defeated them easily 68-44. And then they took on Lewis County in the championship. And, of course, Lewis County's been a very hot team so far here later in the season. But they ended up losing to them 59-47. And so that is how they punched their ticket over here to Morehead State this evening. Of course, both of these teams has a lot of experience over here at Morehead State. Looking at Raceland to begin out with, they've had 30 games over here at LST Johnson Arena. Of course, and that's also included the time when they were in the 14th region as well. But they are 7-23 in regional tournament play. They do not have any championships or runner-ups out there, so they are trying to look to eventually start making their way down, hopefully to play in Rupp Arena at some point in time. Looks like the last time that they were in this tournament was in 2019, where they ended up losing to Boyd County in double overtime, 74-72. So they was not able to make the tournament last year. So Raceland is happy to be back here at LST Johnson Arena here at Morehead State. Of course, looking at West Carter, they have had 40 games within the 16th Region Tournament here at LST Johnson Arena. Of course, probably also the other gymnasiums here at Morehead State as well. But since 1972, since West Carter became an entity and absorbed up Olive Hill High School, and I believe it was Grand High School as well, if I'm not mistaken, or Grand was absorbed into them as well. Since 1972, West Carter holds a record of 12-28 here in this 16th Region Tournament. Their last appearance was last year, where they lost in the first round to Boyd County, 76-60. Of course, West Carter not yet punched their ticket down to Rupp Arena just yet, but they do have two runners-up as well. And so one year was back in 2017 when they lost against Elliott County 77-71 in the finals. And then the other time was all the way back, if we take a look at 1985, in which West Carter lost to Greenup County 60-49 back in 1985. Of course, Coach Webb pretty consistent in getting his team over here this year, or in the last several years, has had at least 8 runners-up, 2 championship times, so he's been over here 10 times in his tenure. Taking a look at the head-to-head matchup between these two teams, not a whole lot as far as history of the school goes. The only time that they have met in the 16th region was back in 1985, and that is when West Carter defeated Raceland 74-50 in the first round. And so West Carter holds a 1-0 lead on them here in the 16th region tournament. Of course, taking a look at this season as well, these teams have already met each other one time, and that was in the 16th regional All-A tournament. And, of course, that dates back just a little bit to February 5th, in which West Carter ended up winning that one by 1 point. Really more or less not at the buzzer, but they ended up scoring on the last possession of the game. A little miscommunication between one of the Raceland players, and he was trying to get the ball to the official as time was expiring. And so West Carter came away out of that one and ended up winning the 16th region tournament from Raceland. So West Carter hoping that lightning strikes twice here in the season as well. And so hopefully that since they're 1-0 on them this season in tournament play with the 16th region All-A Classic, that they will go again and be 1-0 in the 16th region tournament here today. So we'll take a brief break and pay a few bills with us. We've got a few new sponsors with us as well. Glad to welcome them aboard. You are watching 16th region tournament action here, boys basketball tournament action here live at Morehead State University. This is Jeff the Mantis Irwin doing your play-by-play, so we'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started. Donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Morehead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back over here at Moorhead State University as they just finished the national anthem. But let's take a look at who to watch out for here this afternoon. We'll start off with the visiting Raceland Rams. And, of course, this is our postseason look. And the number one scorer in this postseason throughout the district tournament was number 2, Kirk Pence. With 17.5 points per game in the district tournament. Right behind him was Kyle Broughton at 14 points per game. And then Andrew Floyd picking up 13 points per game as well. So these are going to be the players that we're going to be watching out for here this afternoon from the Raceland Rams. And then taking a look now at the home team on the scoreboard, the West Carter Comets, and they've had a successful postseason so far, winning the 62nd district tournament championship. Tyson Webb ending up with 13 points throughout that tournament. Trevor Callahan had a fantastic couple games, ended up with 11.5 points per game. Landon Nichols really became a key player during that time period as well, and he averages 8 points per game. And Gage Lettingham, at times we always describe him as playing as a man possessed or comes out of nowhere. But he has averaged 12.5 points per game as well. And so they have all had fantastic years throughout the time period. But those are who we need to keep our eyes out for as we progress throughout the game. And so glad to have everybody with us here at LST Johnson Arena as the teams are back out on the court. And there's the West Carter Comets getting warmed up. We have about 2 minutes left to go before first pass in. Of course, still doing the passing in instead of the tip-off here. That's been the COVID protocol so far this season. Of course, unusual sight out here as well. Of course, typically for a 16th region game, tournament game here at LST Johnson Arena, you would expect to see the stands absolutely full, student pep sections and bands and everything else. And of course, that's not the site here this year with COVID, as part of the restrictions that they had. Of course, ticket sales not done at the gate. They are only done online, and we had a link shared out on our Facebook page in which you can take a look there. And I believe that each school was allotted about 600 tickets to sell. And so that's a much larger number than originally anticipated. I think they were originally only planning about 12% capacity here at LST Johnson Arena. And I think on the original documentation, I think they had about 900 tickets total. So they did increase that up during the meeting the other day. But the band's not here today. Cheerleaders not on the sidelines. They are going to be up in the stands here today, and from the notification that I heard that there's not going to be a cheerleading competition here at the the regional tournament this year. So definitely an unusual sight here at LST Johnson Arena, but we are going to be having some good basketball nonetheless. as time is ticking down and ticking away as we are getting ready to start off this 16th region tournament. Of course, Raceland and West Carter picking up the first game of the tournament here tonight at 5:30. They will be followed this afternoon with the nightcap of the night, as I believe that's going to be Ashland and Bath County playing as well. And now let's get ready for the introduction of the teams.
In this evening's first round game, the runners-up of the 63rd District, the Rams.
And now for introducing the Raceland Rams, the runners-up of the 63rd District, 11-7 on the season.
Second District, the Comets. Let's make the starting lineup. First, for the visiting teams on the scoreboard, Raceland.
And now introducing the Rams. And starting at guard, a junior wearing number 1, Andrew Floyd. And then at guard, a senior wearing number 2, Kirk Pence. And then at guard as well, a junior wearing number 11, Landon Newman. And then at center, number 22, a senior, Gavin Reed. And then at forward, a junior wearing number 5, Kyle Broughton. And of course, Bob Timble is the head coach of the Raceland Rams. And now let's get ready for the introduction to the 62nd district champions, the West Carter Comets. And then starting at guard, a senior wearing number 30, Gage Lettingham. And then at the other guard, number 33, the senior Tyson Webb, the leading scorer for the Comets. And then at center, the senior wearing number 11, Trevor Callahan. And then a junior, number 5, Landon Nichols, getting the starting call tonight. And then number 14, Hunter Sammons, also a senior, getting in to the ball game for the Comets. And, of course, the head coach of the Comets, Jeremy Webb. And, of course, he was, I know some images have been passed around on Facebook between him and also his wife been passed around there of the time periods in which they were Moorhead State Eagles as well, with herself as a cheerleader and him coming out of West Carter and playing basketball as well. And so we are underway here at LST Johnson Arena, where Raceland has the ball to start out with. Has it on the side, gets it up to the top of the key, kicks it around, fakes the three, hesitant, and then there's a tip by Lettingham, and he is going to take it all the way to the house for 2. And so West Carter is on the scoreboard first and has it at 2-0. 3 ball on the way, and that is good by number 11, Landon Newman, as he hit that in the corner. Of course, something to take a look at here today, these teams not having much experience on this full court, especially just played the other night on Wednesday in their championship games. Of course, this court, I think, is about another 12 feet in length, and so that will show some determination as well. As Sammons puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Gavin Reed. Gets it out to the corner. Dribbles in, picks up his dribble, looking for somebody to get it to. That's on the ball's on the ground. Finally gets it back up, gets it out to Newman. Swings it around over to Pence. Of course, you'll also notice there's 3 lines for the three-pointer tonight, as there's another basket by Raceland by Pence, and he picks up his basket of the night. So Raceland leads right now 5-2. And tries to get it into Webb, and that's going to be on the floor. We've got people all over for it, and that's going to be a stoppage of play And we have got a jump ball. So this time the possession arrow will go to the West Carter Comets, as they will have the ball on the sideline there as well. Gets it out to Lettingham, top of the key. He's going to dribble it in. Gets it to the side, gets it down into Nichols. Nichols working into the post. Shot no good, gets his own rebound. Fighting the ball for it again. That's up and around, and finally that sails out of bounds, and that's going to be West Carter's ball. And then, oh, good look as he puts it off of the back is Gage Lettingham. My goodness, he caught, I believe that was Gavin Reed with his back turn, put the ball off of his back and then gets the board and gets the ball back off of him and puts the shot up and gets West Carter within a 1-point game. 3 ball on the way, and that is good by Landon Newman. I believe that's his second here of the night. And he takes the lead back out to 4. Salmon's 3 ball on the way, no good. And they're going to say that he touched the ball, or he touched the line heading out then, so that'll be West Carter's ball. And, of course, it is different here tonight because usually most schools have something pretty close behind the backboard and everything, but not here tonight. You've probably got a good 50-some feet until you actually hit a wall. And then the goals are a little bit different where they are a mobile unit as well. And we're going to get a block here as Tyson Webb tried to take the ball in, and he picks up the foul, or draws the foul. And that foul is going to go against Gavin Reed, and that's going to be his first, team's first. They're going to say that was on the floor, wasn't in the process of shooting, so West Carter will have the ball back again. As Webb gets it there and he draws another foul, the shot does not count. And that foul is going to go against Kirk Pence. And that's his first, team's second. So Lettingham pulls the ball out. Pence tried to get him, rode him a little bit, but no call. And they're going to call Lettingham with the steps as he was penetrating in. So that'll be a turnover by West Carter, and the ball will go to Raceland. Checking into the ball game now for the Rams, number 33, Jacob Gauze. And looks like there's a steal. Lettingham gets it, takes it up, and he missed the shot, but he's going to pick up or draw the foul. And that foul is going to be against number 11, Landon Newman. And that'll be his first, team's third. And so Lettingham is going to be at the line, shooting 2 for West Carter. That first shot is up and in. Gets it down to a 3-point game, 8-5. Second shot's on the way, and that one's in. Gets it down to a one-possession game at 8-6. 2-point separates these two teams. With 4 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in the first period. Almost stolen there, but Raceland maintains possession. And Floyd tried to put up a 3-pointer and drug his foot as he was going to fake the shot, but they're going to call him for the travel. So that'll be Raceland's turnover, and West Carter gets the ball. Lettingham gets it over to Callahan on the side, gets it into Webb, who's working the post. He tries to put it up. They're going to say that was blocked there by Broughton. That he got all ball. So Raceland now has possession. Kicks it out to the wing. Spins around, fakes the shot. Looking for somebody, gets it up to Newman. Newman's going to drive the lane. Looking for somebody to get it to, and Nichols just about took it, and I think we're going to get another jump ball here. Possession's going to head out to Raceland this time, so West Carter will have it on the next go-around. Still 8-6 our score with 3:48 left to play. Raceland getting the offense set up. Floyd with the ball. Being closely guarded. He's going to have to do something to break that count and ends up being stolen there by Nichols as it gets to Lettingham, and he gets the basket and ties things up. And look like we're going to get a timeout. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back here momentarily here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Moorhead State where the game is tied at the moment, 8 apiece as we have, looks like 3 minutes and 29 seconds on the clock. So Raceland has the ball. They took the timeout. And there's a steal there once again by Wes Carter, and same story again. Lettingham takes the basket or takes the ball to the hoop and gets it laid in, and gets Wes Carter the lead here at 10-8. 3 ball on the way by Newman, and he finds the bottom of the net with that one, and that was short-lived for the Wes Carter lead, but Raceland's back on top, 11-10. Lettingham has the ball. Gets it out to Callahan. Now to Webb. Webb going to drive in, kicks it out to Callahan, but he can't get a grip on it, and that one sails out of bounds. And so it will be Raceland's ball, and we got a media timeout, so we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com.
And we're back here at Moorhead State University at LST Johnson Arena. Just coming out of the media timeout with 2:38 left to play here in the first period. Neither team putting on full court pressure just yet, trying to get each other filled out. Of course, Wes Carter is playing in a man-to-man defense. As Newman trying to dribble through traffic, finally picked up by Reed. Gets it down, good look to get it to Broughton, and Broughton picks up a basket for Raceland, and it is 13-10. Gets it outside to Sammons, down in the post to Webb. Puts around, and they're going to call him for the steps as he tried to make a nice little move and tried to hit Sammons in the corner, but they said that he shuffled his feet, and so that'll be another Wes Carter turnover. So Raceland has the ball once again. Under 2 minutes left to play here in the opening period. As Newman trying to take it, and he's going to get called for steps as well. So Lettingham has the ball. He's going to drive in, stops, puts up the shot, and no good. Rebounded Reed of Raceland as he dishes it off quickly to Pence. Gets it out to the corner to Newman. He's been hot so far from the three-point line. And we're going to get a foul here from Wes Carter. And that one is going to go against Hunter Sammons, and that's going to be his first, team's first. As Wes Carter's played a pretty clean first period so far here. Raceland's got 3 fouls. Wes Carter has 1 so far. Gets it out over to the side. Pence tries to get it, and that's stolen there by Tyson Webb of Wes Carter. Lettingham going to fire it from way downtown and finds the bottom of the net. And he ties the ball game up now at 13 apiece. Definitely not intimidated by all the lines. If you go a clear 3 feet behind them and then pop the shot, it's going to be a 3 no matter what. Floyd for a 3, no good, and we're going to get a foul going the opposite direction here. As Logan Berry checks into the ball game for Wes Carter. And they're going to say that foul was against number 11. I thought we were going the other way, but it was against Trevor Callahan of Wes Carter. That's his first, team second. Isaiah Perkins checking in now for the Rams. Gets it down into the corner to Pence. Pence takes it, and he's going to draw the foul. And that one's going to go against Sam Jones of Wes Carter. That's going to be his first and team's third. So Wes Carter's quickly picked up 3 fouls here, getting closer here to the end of the first period. Broughton has it, tries to get it out to Pence. Pence driving the lane, tries to put it up, but he's going to draw the foul, and he gets the basket. And that foul is going to go against Logan Berry of Wes Carter. Pence picks up the bucket, and so gets Raceland back out to a 2-point lead, and he'll be at the line shooting 1. And Parker Gallion in, I believe, for Raceland. So Lettingham has the ball. As we said, we will see as time progresses how this larger floor affects these teams and see which team is in more condition. As we're under 10 to shoot. Gets it over to Webb. He fires an NBA 3, and that one's in and out. Rebounded by Raceland and puts up a last-second shot. No good there by Landon Newman. And at the end of the first period, Raceland leads right now 16-13. Wes Carter will have the ball starting out the second period, but we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Morehead State where Wes Carter will have the ball to start out the second period. Going down 3 in that opening frame, 16-13. And we are underway. Webb working the post. Hook shot. That one's in and out of bounds. And last touch by Lettingham of Wes Carter. And so it'll be Raceland's ball. Of course, Raceland not letting the bigger floor intimidating them in that first half. I believe hitting 3 3-pointers, but Wes Carter as well not intimidated. I believe they ended up with 2 3-pointers in that first half. Ball movement now by the Rams. Top of the key. Gets it down into the post, but pulled it back out as Pence. He loses handle on it, but they're going to say last touch. It was Jones of Wes Carter, so it'll be Raceland's ball underneath the basket. Gets it out to Reed. Tries to get it to Floyd, and that's a big turnover there by the Rams. So it'll be Wes Carter's ball on the side. Jones gets it to Sammons. Sammons going to dribble it up top, gets it over to Jones. Now to Webb, he's going to drive the lane, stops, pops, and good for the 2. Tyson Webb picks up the basket for Wes Carter and gets them back within a 1-point deficit. And there's a blocking foul as Webb tried to take the charge, but maybe leaned just a bit too much, and he picks up his first foul here of the first half. Comets fourth as number 11, Trevor Callahan, comes into the ballgame now for the Comets. And shooting 2 for Wes Carter is Pence. First shot's up. That one's off the back of the rim. No good. Now Callahan officially checks in as they were going to be shooting 2. Let him come in just a bit too early, but got to follow through correct procedures out there. Second shot's under the way. That one goes in for Pence, and Raceland's back out to a 2-point lead at 17-15. Wide open is Webb, top of the key. Can't get the shot to fall. Rebounded by Reed of Raceland, and I think Logan Berry is going to be picking up his second foul. And that will be Wes Carter's 6th. So next one will put been to a lot of games here lately, but putting Raceland into the bonus. As Pence drives the lane, stop shot. That one bounces around and finally goes in. So he gets the bigger lead out, 4-point lead now for the Rams. Webb gets it out to Callahan, now over to Jones. Jones dribbles out, gets it to Callahan up top the corner, or gets it out to the wing now to Lettingham. Back up top. Gets it to Berry, top of the post. And Webb gets it. He's going to back it back out, survey up, reset up the offense. Drives in, gives it out to Jones. Now to Logan Berry. And he's going to be called for the steps on his drive in. So Landon Nichols checking in now for Logan Berry. Kirk Pence taking the point guard position now for the Rams. Gets it to the side, and we're going to get an offensive foul. And that one's going to go against number 11, Landon Newman. And that's going to be his second, team's 4th. Lettingham's going to drive the lane, gets a clear shot, and gets it in for 2. And so he cuts the lead down to 2 at 19-17. Raceland's still on top. And then he gets a shot after the defender just zooms by him, but Wes Carter gets the rebound. Webb gets it to Jones, wide open three. That one's in and out. Fight for the board, and I think we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow points toward Raceland. As Isaiah Perkins checks in now for the Rams. Wes Carter's still going to hang in man-to-man defense, not pull out the full court press just yet. And there's a steal there by Lettingham, and he's going to take it all the way in for two. And so we're going to get a timeout here by Raceland. Did not like the look of that play, so looks like this is going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
And we're back here at Morehead State. Raceland just taking their second timeout. They'll have 3 remaining. Wes Carter's defense has been pretty good this second half of the season, causing a lot of turnovers. And as we see here that they're very good at back tipping and getting the ball away from the offense, and Wes Carter's taking it on the run now as Tyson Webb puts up the basket, and he gives Wes Carter the lead. 21-19 as Tyson Webb takes the ball coast to coast and gets the layup. Gives Wes Carter their second lead here on the night. And then there's another steal there by Tyson Webb as he takes it in for the bucket. So back-to-back layups by Tyson Webb gives Wes Carter a 4-point lead here with 3:43 left to play here in the first half. Gets it down in the middle to Reed. Good look to get down to him. And so he cuts the Wes Carter lead down to 2 at 23-21. Callahan kicks it over to the side to Jones. Good look to get it to Tyson Webb. He stops, pops, and that's good. And ball's on the floor and finally picked up. Wes Carter finally comes away with it as Raceland trying to keep it alive, not get the call. And Lettingham goes in, gets the basket and the foul. So the basket is good. And that foul is going to go against Andrew Floyd. That's going to be his first, team's fourth. And so we got a 60-second media timeout. We'll be back here in 60 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Morehead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Morehead State where 3 turnovers have led to 6 points. That shot by Lettingham, no good, but rebounded by Webb, and he draws the foul. And that foul is going to go against Raceland's number 33, Jacob Gauze, and that's going to be his first, team 6, as Tyson Webb drains the first one. Parker Gallion checking back in now for the Rams, as he's going to be replacing out Perkins. So next foul for either team will put them in the bonus. Gets that second shot to roll in and gets West Carter out to a 8-point lead now, their largest lead here of the night. And we're going to get an offensive foul going the other way. And trying to see who that one was on, but they did not make. That one's going to go against Parker Gallion of Raceland. Picks up the offensive foul, and so the Comets will be in the bonus from here on out. As Callahan stops, put up a shot, and no good, and that sails out of bounds by Raceland, so West Carter will have possession underneath the basket. As number 22, Gavin Reed, comes in as he replaces out Gauze. And that one, Raceland's got the ball now, tries to take it in, gets it out to Broughton. Broughton fires the three, and that's good. So gets it down to a 5-point lead at 29-24. Just about 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Lettingham trying to find somebody, finally gets down to Nichols, dishes out to Lettingham, crosses out. Good ball movement by the Comets. Callahan's going to pop the three, and he drains his first points of the night. Off a big three-pointer and gets it back out to an 8-point lead. Gets it into Reed, puts up the shot, and no good. Rebounded Webb of West Carter. He's off to the races. Tipped, but gets it out to Callahan again. Let's see if Lightning strikes twice, and it does. So back-to-back threes by Trevor Callahan, and he has got West Carter up to an 11-point lead, their largest lead here of the night, with 1:25 left to play here in the first half. Floyd driving the lane, dishes it down, and we're going to get a foul here by the Comets. And that foul is going to go against number 5, Landon Nichols. That's going to be his first, team 7th. And so Parker Gallion's going to be at the line shooting 2, and he gets the first one in. And number 10, Sam Jones for West Carter comes in. Second shot's up, and that one's good for Raceland. Gets it down to a 9-point lead. Webb left all alone. He's going to drive the lane. Tried to put it almost between his legs, but he's got his own board, puts it up, and he's going to get the basket and one. And he makes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And that foul's against Gallion, and that's going to be his second. And basket there by Raceland. And that was by Kirk Pence. So under a minute left. We'll see if West Carter wants to hold for the last second shot as they have a 10-point lead, 38-28 here. It'd be a good lead to go into the half on. Gets it to Callahan. Callahan kicks it out to Webb for the three-pointer. That's up and no good. Callahan with the rebound, and he just about had it stripped from him, but gets it over to Webb. Webb's going to back it back out. He's got 20 seconds left. They're going to hold here, I think, now for the last second shot. 8 seconds left to shoot. Gets it to Callahan. He's already got 2 3-pointers on the night. Webb fires the 3, and that is good at the buzzer. So a fantastic opening frame, half of basketball for Wes Carter as they are going into the locker room with a 13-point lead here, 41-28 here at the half. And so we'll be back here momentarily with some halftime statistics. You are watching the Manta Sports Media 16th Region Boys Basketball Tournament action live here on Facebook and YouTube.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfasts, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way, from delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you, and don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney. Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we're back here at Morehead State University where our score at the half is West Carter 41, Raceland 28. So let's take a look here now at some halftime stats for the first half. And of course, one of the big things that you'll notice out there during this half is that West Carter has just been shooting the ball more. They are 12 of 19 from the two-point range and shooting the ball pretty well. 63.2% for the two-point range. They are 4 of 8 from the three-point range, 50%. And they are 5 of 6 from the charity stripe, shooting 83.3%. Taking a look at for the Raceland Rams, not really been getting the shots off so far in that first half, only taking 8 shots. But what shots they have had, they did hit. 6 of 8 tonight, shooting 75% in the first half. 4 for 8, just like West Carter from the three-point range, shooting 50%. And then they've taken 5 trips to the charity stripe, and they've hit 4 of them for 80%. Of course, the name of the game out here as well, of course, has to be West Carter getting those rebounds. They're out rebounding the Rams right now 11-7. But also another big name of the game as well has got to be the turnovers. Raceland with 13 first half turnovers, and West Carter being able to capitalize those as well, because West Carter has 23 points off of turnovers in that first half. So just about as many points as what Raceland has got, West Carter has got that off of turnovers. And so they've definitely been capitalizing on that in that first half. Taking a look at individual scoring, first of all for the Raceland Rams, Kirk Pence leading the way with 10 points. He's 4 for 4 from the field and 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Right behind him's Landon Newman. He's got 9 points on the night, all coming from three-pointers, and he's 3 of 4 from behind the arc. He's only had 1 2-pointer tonight, didn't make it as well. Then taking a look at other Rams in scoring is Kyle Broughton. He's got 5 on the night. He's 2 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the three-point behind the arc. And so that's where he's got his 5 points. And then you've got Parker Gallion with 2 and Gavin Reed with 2 as well. For the Comets, the big story of the night's got to be these 2 guards. Gage Lettingham with 19 first half points. Fantastic first half of basketball for him. He's got 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 steals once again in that first half. And so he has been doing a fantastic job here for West Carter in this opening game here at the 16th region. Right behind him is Tyson Webb with 16 on the night. So the guards are leading the way here for West Carter. He's got 16, and he's 5 of 7 from the 2-point range, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, and he's a perfect 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. And then the only other comment with some points tonight is Trevor Callahan, playing power forward or center, and he is 2 of 2 from behind the arc, and he's got his 6 points tonight, 2 rebounds, 1 assist out there as well. So West Carter doing a fantastic job, and I'm sure that probably the Raceland Rams is going to be trying to make some adjustments to get that guard play of West Carter under control, because with Lettingham and Webb scoring 35 of the 41 points, they're going to have to make some adjustments there as well. Of course, Kirk Pence, the guard for Raceland, definitely someone that West Carter is going to have to try to slow down a little bit, as well as Newman, 3 of 4 behind the arc, so they're going to have to watch out for him as well. Taking a look at Of course, both teams have got 12 points off of three. They're both shooting 50%, 4 of 8. Taking a look, of course, in the total foul column there, Raceland had 8 fouls to start things off with. West Carter had 7. So pretty balanced first half there for both teams as far as the fouls go. Of course, both of them ended up into the bonus as well. Taking a look at second chance points, West Carter definitely has that lead as well, as they have got 10 second chance points, and that's coming off of those rebounds that they're getting against the Rams. Of course, points off the bench, Raceland just has 2 points off the bench as well. And taking a look at as far as scoring goes and everything else, there's been 4 lead changes tonight between these two teams. There's been 3 ties. The largest lead of the night has to be what we've had here so far. And as we're getting ready for the third period to step in or to take place. And looks like Wes Carter's got the ball to start out this second half. Of course, as Lettingham fires a massive 3. What a way to start the out of the gate from out of the locker room, and drains an NBA 3. Lettingham doing fantastic here tonight. And Newman tries to match it on, but rebounded by Lettingham. Gets it down. Good shot there by Landon Nichols. Gets the assist, or he gets the bucket and the assist. And so Wes Carter's already on a 5-0 run to start out with. Their largest run of that first half was 14-2. And there's another steal by Wes Carter. This time Sammons, he's going to take it to the house. And no surprise, Raceland's going to call a timeout. That's going to be a full timeout here. So we'll be back here in 60 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way. From delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
And back here at LST Johnson, where Raceland just taking their third timeout after Wes Carter went on a 7-0 run to start out the second half in the first minute. So Wes Carter definitely turning on the pressure now, and Raceland's feeling it. They're going to have to make some adjustments, and quick, if they don't want this game to run away from them. Kicks it out to the side to number 11. That's Newman, and he drains the 3. So he stops the 7-0 run from Wes Carter and gets them back to what is a 17-point lead. Nichols has the ball, gets it out over to Sammons. Sammons dribbles it out to the wing, tries to get it to Nichols. Tipped there by Broughton, but give it right back to him. Tyson Webb has the ball now. He's going to drive the lane, kick it out to Lettingham. And he loses the ball as Pence picks it up, and looks like Pence is going to take it to the house for 2. And he's going to be fouled. Didn't see much contact there, but they're going to hit up the foul, and I believe they're going to call that one against Sammons. Like I said, I didn't see too much contact with that one, but Hunter Sammons picks up his second foul and sends Pence to the line to shoot the free throw, and he makes it. So now Raceland putting on full court pressure now. Let's see if the Comets, how they handle this. as Lettingham picked up the ball, and we get a timeout here by Coach Webb as they want to make some adjustments on there. So we'll be back here in 30 seconds here from the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
And back here after the 30-second timeout by West Carter as they were having to try to break that full court press. And so Coach Webb slowed things around. Let's see what kind of adjustments that they make out here as they're going to be facing this later on. Gets it to Sammons out on the wing, back up the top, now over to the side to Webb. Webb's going to drive it down. He stops, puts up the layup, and that's good. So 50-34 is our game at the moment. I think hopefully we're back online here as I had just a brief computer glitch there. And Kirk Pence, sorry, we're working with some technical issues now that we'll try. Okay, looks like we still got, sorry about the a little bit of delay there. We're trying to get Facebook back online, but we got our YouTube feed up and running. And it looks like we have a foul here once again. As now we got our scoreboard up, it's 52-36. With Sam Jones hitting the free throw there. And like I said, we do apologize for the technical issues that we've had so far. And gets it now, and there's a foul there as Kirk Pence tries to take that one in.
West Carter foul number 5, Landon Nichols is second. Team foul number 2. Kirk Pence shoots 2.
Kirk Pence be shooting 2 as Nichols picks up his foul as well. That's going to be his second, I believe. And that basket's in, so 38-53, West Carter still on top. Lettingham drives it in, gives it out over to the side to Webb. And we get a foul here. And we got a timeout on the floor. Welcome back as we'll take a 60-second timeout here at Mantis Sports Media.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page.
And we're back here at LST Johnson Arena. I do apologize to our Facebook folks. Had a little bit of a freeze up there, but we're back live again. West Carter is leading 53-38 with 2 minutes 53 seconds left to play here in the third period. And do apologize as well to our YouTube fans as I try to frantically work on that to get that fixed up. As we said, if we don't have any technical problems, then we wouldn't have any problems whatsoever, would we? And that one sails out of bounds, and they're going to say last touch by Jones of West Carter. As Logan Berry getting ready to come in now for the Comets. So West Carter holding on to a very comfortable lead here in the third period. Holding on to a 15-point lead. Did have it up to 20 at one time, but started to get cut back down. And we get a jump ball, and possession arrow points toward the Comets. And so Raceland will have the ball on the next jump ball. Raceland still putting on full court pressure at the moment. And that one's stripped away there by Floyd as he gets it down to Newman, and that shot's blocked, but they're going to say that there's a West Carter foul. And I believe they put that one on Hunter Sammons. That'll be his second, team's third of the half. As Newman's shot, first one, no good. Second shot on the way. That one's in. So 53-39. West Carter still holding on to the lead with just about 2 minutes left to play here in the third period. Gets it out to Lettingham. He's going to fire the three. No good. Rebounded, it looks like by Pence, and that ball kind of got loose there, but Logan Berry ends up coming up with it. Gives it now out to Lettingham. Drives the lane, kicks it out to Jones, and then back out to Callahan. He fires the three, no good. Rebounded Pence of Raceland. And we're going to get a foul here, and this one looks like it's going to go against, yep, it does. It's going to go against Gage Lettingham. And I believe that's his first, team's fourth. As number 5, Kyle Broughton, checks into the ballgame now for Raceland. First half was really close until West Carter started taking in over on the last part of that second period. Gets down into Reed. Reed. They're going to say he got pushed. And I believe that one's going to go against Logan Berry. And that's going to be his third, team's fifth. So West Carter still got 2 fouls to give before being in the bonus. Reed has the ball, and he's going to quickly get, that's going to be Berry's fourth foul as Berry quickly fouls once again. Throws his head back, can't believe it, and Hunter Sammons comes back in and replaces him. So West Carter with 6 fouls at the moment, 4 of those coming in from Berry, and we're going to get another West Carter foul again. And that that one's going to go against Sam Jones, and I believe they said that is going to be his third and team 7th. So Raceland will be at the line. That one's up and in. So Gauze comes in, and that second shot by Pence is good. Gets it down to Salmons on the wing, kicks it up top. Ladingham kicks it over to Salmons. Salmons driving down the lane, puts up the shot, and that one finally bounces in for Wes Carter, and so it is 55-41. And shot, that one's blocked there by Callahan. As we have an official discussion down on the floor at the moment. We're under 50 seconds. Of course, Kyle Broughton comes in to the ballgame, but one of the officials talking to the scorekeeper. Looks like they finally get everything figured out, so it'll be Raceland's ball underneath. And that one's stolen by Ladingham, and he's going to get fouled. I know they said he stepped out of bounds. I thought it must have been right before they thought, because I thought I seen one of the officials blowing his whistle and getting ready to raise up his hand, but they said the back official said he had stepped on the line and went out of bounds. Having some struggle getting it in, and Ladingham gets the ball back again with another steal. He puts up a shot, but he's going to draw the foul. And that foul is going to be against Raceland's Floyd, and that's going to be his second, team's second. And Ladingham's going to be shooting too. That first shot is up and in. Gets Wes Carter out to a 15-point lead at 56-41. Second shot's up. That one's in good. So 16-point lead by the Comets with under a minute to play here in the third period. Gets it out over to the side, and that three ball is good by Landon Newman. Cuts it down to a 13-point lead. 30 seconds left to play here in the third period. Ladingham splits the defense, gets it out to Salmons. Wide open three, no good. Rebounded, I believe that's by Gauze. And three ball there by Raceland, no good. Jones gets it, but then we're going to get a foul. As that one was just about taken away by Newman. They were on the floor, but the official, he's going to be calling in a foul. And that one's going to go against Sam Jones, and that's going to be his fourth. Landon Nichols checking back in for the Comets. As the first part of that 1-1, no good, and we're going to get a jump ball between Nichols and Gauze. As number 5, Kyle Broughton checking back into the ball game now for Raceland. And as we say, do want to apologize for the technical issues a little bit earlier, as that three ball by Floyd is good. And last second shot by Ladingham's not going to make it there. And so at the score at the end of the third period is Wes Carter 57, Raceland 47. So Wes Carter going into a 10-point lead into the final frame. We'll be back here in 60 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
Have you been involved in an accident?
Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
And we've got into the fourth period here as Wes Carter starting out with the ball, holding on to a 10-point lead at 57-47. They haven't dipped below double digits since, I believe, early on in the third period. Callahan has the ball, gets it over to Lettingham. Lettingham's going to drive the lane, kicks it out to Salmons. Over now to Webb. Webb's going to drive the ball in, puts up the shot. That one's blocked by Gauze. And then stolen once again by Lettingham. He gets it to Webb, but has a little trouble getting the handle on the ball. Finally gets it to Nichols. Reverse layup, and that's good. 59-47, 12-point lead. As that was a quick layup there by Andrew Floyd to get the lead back down to 10. Salmons with the ball, gives it to Lettingham, loses the handle on it, and I think they're going to end up, let's see what they're going to call this, and it's going to be a jump ball. So possession will go to Raceland. And Wes Carter is going to take a 30-second timeout, so we'll be back here in 30 seconds here on the Mantis Sports Media Network.
To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports.
Alrighty, and we're back here at Moorhead State as Wes Carter took a timeout, and Raceland has the ball. Driving the lane is Floyd, kicks it out to Pence. Pence going to drive it in, puts it up and in. So single-digit lead now for the Comets at 59-51, now an 8-point lead. As Webb gets it to Callahan. Callahan working the lane, puts it up, no good. Rebounded by Gauze of Raceland. So Raceland has battled back from a 20-point deficit in the third period to get it down to single digits, 8 points here in the final frame. Gets moved around. Pence takes it, puts it up, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. And that's going to be Pence's second, team's third. So Wes Carter has 8 fouls at the moment, team fouls. Raceland has 3. And quickly ties up Webb, but he splits the defense. Gets the ball down to Callahan. Callahan turns, spins, a hook shot, and that's good. Gets the lead back out to 10. And just about another turnover there as finally gets it by Lettingham. Behind the back pass to Salmons. He misses a shot. No good. Rebounded finally once again by Gauze of Raceland, as that was a good pass to get it in there, but couldn't get the Layup finished, and there's another offensive foul against the Rams. So that's the Rams' fourth foul. And looks like Webb may have a little blood on his jersey. Trying to not lead it into a timeout. The officials keeping him on the floor. Wes Carter needs one more to go in, and they're trying to decide who it is. And well, they got two of them now. Looks like Callahan and Webb out now with blood on their jersey. So they bring in Jones and Berry. So Lettingham gets the ball across the timeline. Out to Nichols. Nichols gets it to Berry. Wide open underneath, finds Nichols behind the back pass, gets it to Simmons, and that's good. 12-point lead with about 5 minutes left here within the fourth period. The Comets up by 12. Floyd has the ball, and they get it tied up, and so that one will head toward Wes Carter. As Callahan gets the blood off his uniform, and now Webb's coming back in as well. Quick work by Meredith Calhoun to get them back in playable shape. Webb gets the ball. He's quickly double teamed, but splits the defense, gets it to Lettingham, and then to Berry, and he gets the bucket. So Logan Berry gets the ball, and Wes Carter is now up by 14. Three ball on the way. That's no good. Rebounded by Lettingham. Good ball movement by the Comet. Gives it to Berry. He fakes the three. He was left wide open. Of course, he had a game winner a few weeks ago. Webb drives it in, and he's going to be called for the offensive foul. And that's going to be Webb's second. Team foul number 9 for the Comets. So they're just about into the double bonus here, but they still got 4 minutes left to play. Good move there by Floyd and gets the bucket for Raceland. So 12-point lead once again for the Comets. Gives it to Berry, gets it into Callahan, puts up the shot, and no good. Rebounded Gauze of Raceland. Three ball on the way, no good. Rebounded Berry. Quickly gets it out to Lettingham. Lettingham, yeah, he took a few extra steps trying to get that ball down to Berry on the cutting in toward the post. So Raceland has the ball, 3:33 left to play here in regulation. Tip ball, but it still maintains possession. Pence with the shot, no good. Rebounded by Sammons. He gives it to Webb, so Wes Carter probably needs to spend a little bit of time eating up a little bit of clock. Of course, this Raceland Rams team has shown that they can come back from a large deficit, down 20 points within that third period. Getting it all the way back, I believe, the closest they've gotten here real recently has been, I think, 8 points. As that's what they're doing. They're running the motion offense, getting it pushed around. 2:45 left to play in regulation. Right now, it's just a good game of keep away to try to eat up as much time as they can. Of course, don't want that to happen as just about turned it over to Floyd. Landon Nichols checks into the ball game, and we're here at the under 3 timeout. So we will be back here in 1 minute on Manta Sports Media.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way, from delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Back here at LST Johnson Arena, where Wes Carter's holding on to a 12-point lead with 2:32 left to play in regulation. Wes Carter has the ball after the media timeout. Of course, Raceland does have some fouls to give. They only have 4 right now, so if they wanted to try to get the Comets back on the line, they're going to have to start fouling and fouling quick as they pick up that first one, and that's I believe that's going to be on Pence. That's going to be his third, team's fifth, so Raceland still has some fouls left to give. They got 2 more that they're going to have to get. And they pick up another one there. And that foul's going to go against Floyd, and that is his 4th. Of course, he's been having a good night here tonight for the Rams. He'll have to watch himself. Raceland probably needs to put in some subs at the moment not to overwhelm their starters with these fouls, especially if this goes into overtime. And there's just about a turnover by Wes Carter as the ball is finally hitting the floor. Webb comes up with it and gets the basket and the foul. So Tyson Webb picks up the loose ball and takes it in for the basket and one. And that foul is going to go against Parker Gallion, and that's going to be his 3rd. Sam Jones coming in for Wes Carter as well as Kyle Broughton. And Tyson Webb's going to be at the line shooting one. And gets that one in. So 68-53, the Comets with the 15-point lead, just under 2 minutes left to play. And we're going to get a foul there against Lettingham. That's going to be his 2nd. And it's going to be their 10th. So Raceland's going to be in the double bonus. And Floyd's going to be at the line shooting 2. First one, no good. Both teams are in the bonus. Second shot's up. That one's in and out. Rebounded by Wes Carter's Nichols. And as I said, all they have to do right now is keep it away, but they leave it wide open down in the post for Trevor Callahan. Cuts in, and that's the only time you need to be making baskets at the moment right now is when you are wide open to extend out that lead. Shot there by Pence, no good. Rebounded by Sammons. Up by 17 at 70-53. And we're going to get a foul here by Raceland. And that's going to be by Landon Newman, and that's going to be his 3rd. With 1:13, and Raceland looks like they're going to clear out their bench. Will Farley coming in for Raceland, as well as number 20, Justin Stevens. number 25, Jackson Heighton. Number 21, Noah Wallace. Coach Webb's also clearing out his bench as well. He brings in 34, Connor Green. Number 24, Brett Daly. That shot's good by Salmons. Of course, one person Wes Carter's out tonight with is Caleb Rayburn. And he broke his hand during the practice on Saturday. So we wish him good luck and a fast recovery as Bryson Boggs checks in, and Wes Carter now up to a 19-point lead. And so it looks like this one's all over but the shouting for Wes Carter. Good move there and blocked by Logan Berry. Raceland maintains possession. Gets it out over to the wing, drives the baseline. Circus shot, no good. Gets his own board, tries to put it up, no good. Rebounded Connor Green, and he gets it to Logan Berry. And he's going to be called for the steps as Jordan Fuston checking in to the ball game for the Comets. Well, I thought that one official was showing steps, but I think it was a timeout. Timeout by Wes Carter just to get in Jordan Fuston. So Brett Daly on the point guard, gives it out to Boggs. 30 seconds left. So Wes Carter will be advancing here to the second round of the 16th region tournament. And they're going to be taking on the winners of our next game here tonight. As they quickly get that one up. Took a little walk, but no call, no need for it this late in the game. And there's a foul by Wes Carter. And that foul is going to go against Connor Green, and that's his first. First shot up and good for Raceland. So that's number 20, Justin Stevens. Second shot's off the mark, and that's going to be out of bounds. And that's going to be heading toward Wes Carter's ball. So 8.3 seconds separates Wes Carter from another victory here at LST Johnson Arena. As the fans giving these players a good round of applause, and that is it. Our final score here at Morehead State, Wes Carter 72, Raceland 54. Fantastic game there, really close in the first half, but Wes Carter started taking away with the lead. And they, after they controlled it in that second period, didn't really look back much after that. Of course, Wes Carter does advance on to the game on the 25th, and that is going to be on Thursday. So that's going to be a later time. Usually these players are much familiar with a shorter time period, but Wes Carter will be playing the winner of Ashland Blazer or Bath County, and that's going to be on March 25th at 5:30 p.m. And that'll be here at Morehead State. And, of course, that game will be broadcast live here on Manta Sports Media. So we'll take a little bit of a break here from our sponsors, and then we'll come up with some final stats here at LST Johnson Arena. Your final score, once again, Wes Carter 72, Raceland 54. Wes Carter advances up to the 16th region. Second round, they improve up to 13-6 on the year. Raceland ends up heading down a little bit, and they drop down to 11-8 on the season. So we'll be back here momentarily after a word from our sponsors here on the Manta Sports Media Network.
The drive-in has the food to get your day started the right way, from delicious donuts and hot coffee to mouth-watering burgers and a cold marshmallow Coke, made from natural and locally sourced ingredients. Be sure to keep an eye out for our food truck coming to a town near you. And don't forget that the sun is always out at Beach Buns Tanning. With locations at Olive Hill, Grayson, Moorhead, and Mount Sterling, we have the tanning options and lotions to give you that sun-kissed look all year round. Be sure to check us out on Facebook. Beach Buns Tanning and the Drive-In are proud supporters of local high school sports. For all your legal needs, contact the law office of Patrick Flannery. Whether you've been injured in an automobile accident or have experienced some other type of personal injury, contact Patrick Flannery, attorney at law, at 606-286-9038 to schedule an appointment, or visit his office at 235 West Tom T. Hall Boulevard in Olive Hill, Kentucky. Patrick Flannery is a proud supporter of local high school sports. Since 1979, James Hardware has proudly served the community of Olive Hill to supply all of your home improvement needs. From paint to tools to hardware to lumber and plumbing supplies, James Hardware has you covered. Be sure to check out their wide selection of case knives, and they are also your authorized steel dealer. James Do It Best Hardware, 137 Scott Street, Olive Hill, Kentucky. Phone number 606-286-2692 or online at james.doitbest.com. Patrick Flannery proudly serves as your state representative for the 96th District of Carter and Lawrence counties. He would like to thank you for your support and is working hard to represent our communities and our citizens. Patrick Flannery would like to wish good luck to all our area's sports teams and is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
The Criswell Law Office is located at 142 East Main Street in Grayson, Kentucky for all of your personal injury, family law, real estate transaction, bankruptcy, and estate management legal needs. Justin Criswell is ready to work for you. The Criswell Law Office is now accepting new clients for automobile accidents. Contact the Criswell Law Office at 606-474-0029 or online at www.criswell.attorney.
Have you been involved in an accident? Or are you stuck in a situation that requires legal intervention? Then it is time to lawyer up with the Hamilton Law Group. Brandon T. Hamilton will fight for you to get what you are entitled to. The Hamilton Law Group, with offices in Moorhead and Olive Hill, Kentucky, are ready to serve you. Call us at 606-764-0125 or be sure to check out our Facebook page. To look your best on game day or on any other day, head to Stylish Stitches at 115 Mill Street in Olive Hill for all your high school, collegiate, and custom apparel needs. They are also the place for custom gifts and embroidery. And when you need to refuel, head to Henry's at 530 Tom T. Hall Boulevard. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Fish Fry Friday, or juicy steaks and burgers any other day of the week, Henry's is there for the area's best food, drinks, and entertainment. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for specials or to order online. Stylish Stitches and Henry's are proud supporters of local high school sports. The next time you are in Mount Sterling, take the short drive out to Cecilia's Country Market at 4100 Maysville Road for some good home cooking, one of the area's best breakfast, and daily lunch specials, all at affordable prices. Competitive gas and diesel prices, with the little items we all need every day, all in one place. Open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. That's Cecilia's Country Market, 4100 Maysville Road, Mount Sterling, Kentucky, right next to the world-famous Judy Drive-In.
And we're back here at LST Johnson Arena at Moorhead State, where Wes Carter advances in the 16th Region Boys Basketball Tournament over the Raceland Rams by a score of 72-54. Some final statistics here from Moorhead State, and we'll call it a night here tonight. Of course, we'll pick back up once again for the girls' 16th Region Tournament, starting in on Wednesday for Wes Carter as well, as they're going to be in action that night. But taking a look here for our final stats, Wes Carter shooting the lights out here tonight, 36 total attempts, 23 makes, shooting a fantastic 63.9%. From the two-point range. Wes Carter typically averages right around a 50% field goal range, but shooting 63 tonight, or almost 64 tonight from the two-point range. 5 for 13 from the three-point range, shooting 38.5%, and they were 11 of 13 from the charity stripe, shooting a total of 84.6%. Taking a look now for the Raceland Rams. Not as many shots tonight, only 11 of 23 hitting 47.8% in their last game here of the season. 7 of 15 from the three-point mark. They started turning that up in the first half a little bit, but then kind of kept it consistent after that, so ended up shooting 46.7%. Took 17 trips to the charity stripe and hit 11 of those for 64.7%. Pretty close on the rebounding situation as Raceland turned up the heat a little bit in that second half. As they ended up with 22 boards on the night, but Wes Carter just edging them out ever so slightly, 24-22. One of the biggest stories of the night has to be the turnovers caused by Wes Carter, as Raceland ended up with 21 on the night compared to Wes Carter's 13. So Wes Carter playing a pretty clean game tonight, only 13 total turnovers, and Raceland had a total of 21 turnovers on the night. And then, of course, that leads us to our score to 72-54. So for some last-minute scores out here tonight, starting off, first of all, with the Raceland Rams, their leading scorer tonight was Kirk Pence with 21. He was 7 of 11 from the two-point range, missed his only three-point shot, and he was 7 of 8 from the charity stripe. Right behind him was Landon Newman. As he had 16 points of tonight, most of those coming from the three-point range. He was 5 of 8 from behind the arc and 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. And then other Rams scoring, Andrew Floyd, he kind of turned it on a little bit in that second half there, picked up 7 points. He was 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 behind the arc, and 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Then you also had Kyle Broughton with 5 points. Parker Gallion had 2 points. Logan Lundy with 1. And Gavin Reed with 2 points to round out the scoring for Raceland. Taking a look at Wes Carter scoring, of course, the 2 leading scorers at halftime, they kept those same positions as Gage Lettingham ended up with 24 points tonight. Fantastic job for him. 7 and 8 from the two-point range, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, and 4 of 5 from the free-throw line. Then you had Tyson Webb with 21 points tonight. He was 7 of 10 from the two-point range, 1 of 3 from the three-point range, and was a perfect 4 of 4 from the charity stripe. Then Trevor Callahan stepped it up in that second half as well. Ended up with 10 on the night, 2 of 5 from the two-point range, 2 of 3 from the three-point range as he started things off in that third quarter very well. Ended up with 10 points tonight. Then Landon Nichols had 6 points tonight, 3 of 5 from the field. Then Hunter Simmons, he had 8 points on the night, 3 of 6 from the two-point range, 0 of 3 from the three-point range, and 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. And then you had Logan Berry with 2. He was 1 of 2 tonight. And then you had Sam Jones with 1 point tonight coming in from the charity stripe where he was 1 of 2. Taking a look, there was only 4 lead changes, and that all happened in the first half as Raceland had the edge there for a while, but once Wes Carter took on control, that was it for them. 3 ties tonight. Of course, the largest lead was at 20 tonight when Wes Carter started out on a 7-0 run at the half to top out 48-22 for their largest lead. Longest runs of the night held by Wes Carter, 14-2, with Raceland holding a 10-2 run themselves. Looking at box scoring, Raceland outscored Wes Carter in the first quarter, 16-13. Then Wes Carter had a fantastic second quarter that set the pace for the rest of the evening, and they outscored Raceland 28-12. In the third quarter, Raceland came out. They came out on the ropes to start out with, as Wes Carter went on a 7-0 run to start out with, but Raceland ended up outscoring Wes Carter 19-16 in the third quarter, and the fourth quarter belonged to the Comets as they outscored Raceland 15-7. Taking a look at points off turnovers, and the biggest story of the night had to be the turnovers. Wes Carter with 36 points. Half of their points came off of turnovers here tonight, and that makes a big difference, especially here at this regional tournament play, where it is win or go home. Of course, taking a look at three-pointers, Raceland had the mark on that tonight with 21 compared to West Carter's 15. The second chance points ended up going toward the Comets this evening as they had 13 second chance points to Raceland's 6. As far as defensive stops, West Carter stopped Raceland 36 times tonight, with Raceland stopping West 27 times. Points off the bench was pretty even, three each out there as well, and West Carter controlled the paint there tonight with 32 points in the paint compared to Raceland's 14. Of course, the officials for tonight, forgot to mention them a little bit earlier, was Brian Johnson, Larry Thacker, and Brian Napier was the officials for this evening's game. And so that's going to finish us off here for this game at LST Johnson Arena as we are going to be going off the air here this afternoon, but we will be picking things back up next week as West Carter does advance in the 16th Region Tournament. And they're going to be playing on the 25th, and that's going to be on Thursday at 5:30, and they're going to be taking on the winner between the Ashland Paul Blazer and the Bath County game, which is going to be starting at 7 o'clock here. And we're not going to be broadcasting that game, but there are several good people down here, a lot of good media that will bring you that game out here as well, including the Greenup Beacon, our good buddy Hank Bond. You can watch that Ashland Blazer Bath County game from them. I know Mountain Television's down here as well. A lot of good folks be here to bring the rest of the tournament out to you as well. But we will be covering that West Carter and whoever wins between Raceland, or Ashland and Bath County game on Thursday at 5:30. Taking a look, our next game is going to be the girls' 16th Region Tournament game. As West Carter is going to be playing the last game of that evening, as they're going to be playing in on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And so West Carter Lady Comets will be playing the Kittens of Ashland Paul Blazer on March 24th at 8 o'clock. And so we will be bringing you that game live here from Morehead State University. And so that's going to finish things out for us here tonight. Thank you for tuning in and staying with us. I do want to thank everybody for sticking with our technical difficulties, as had just a little bit of a computer freeze up here tonight. Just kind of was enough to cut out the feed on our Facebook on there, and I had a little bit of a pause on the YouTube. But we were able to keep things going out there as well. So thank you for sticking with us during that time period. You know, Murphy's Law, if anything's going to go wrong, it's going to happen on the big stage. And hopefully that's our only fault that we have here tonight. So that's it for Jeff and Rachel Irwin, the Manta Sports Media crew here tonight. We give the other girls the night off. Rachel run our scoreboard here tonight. I'd like to thank the good folks here at Morehead State University for welcoming us here and allowing us to broadcast from here in the 16th Region basketball tournament. And so once again, our final score here on the night is West Carter 72, Raceland 54. So we will see you again next week as we bring you some girls basketball on Wednesday night and some boys basketball in on Thursday. So for Jeff Irwin, God bless you all, and we will see you all again next time here at Manta Sports Media, live on Facebook and YouTube. Of course, I do want to thank our good folks tonight. I don't have all the list in front of me, but anybody that sent out stars, definitely appreciate you. That goes to help fund our media costs and everything over here tonight. Like I said, thank you all for sticking with us and everything else that's there. Sometimes we get a few technical difficulties and everything else, but we work our way through them. So as we said, thank you once again, and we will see you again Wednesday night as the Lady Comets in the nightcap of the night going to be playing Ashland Paul Blazer, the Kittens, on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. We'll be live 7:45. So thank you all again for staying with us today, and God bless you all.